is Miranda Peterson. I'm the owner and founder of Namaste in Nature. We are a yoga, meditation, and hiking experience based in Asheville, North Carolina. I just wanted to share with you a few short yoga flows that will get you more in touch with the elements. I hope you enjoy this earth-based flow. Thank you for joining me for this earth-centered practice. We're going to start in Shavasana, just laying comfortably on the ground, the floor, or the earth, and just let your legs extend out in front of you. Let your feet kind of naturally splay out to the sides. Rest your arms alongside your body and relax the head, the neck, the jaw, and the shoulders. So the earth represents the solid state of matter. This practice will focus on rooting down and grounding. Grounding is great for anxiety, calming and cooling the body and mind. We are actually Earth. 99% of the human body is oxygen, carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, calcium, and phosphorus, some of the main elements that make up things in the earth. So we'll start by bringing the knees into the chest. Bring the right hand to the right knee, left hand to the left knee, and do some gentle circles to open the hips here. We'll do a few rotations in one direction, and then reverse and do a few rotations in the opposite direction. Okay, so you can hold on to the knees here and rock back and forth until you come up to a comfortable seated position. Okay, so we're going to bring the soles of the feet together and come into Baddha Konasana or Tidali Asana or butterfly pose. So just make sure both sit bones are evenly grounded here, and then you can start massaging your feet kind of up and down the insoles, the insides of the feet. You're going to stimulate the soles of the feet. Just give your feet a little love in general. And then if you want to go a little bit more into the hip flexors, you can walk the hands forward, gently relax the head and shoulders over the body. You feel a little more stretch in the hip flexors. Okay, you can gently walk your hands back towards the feet. Use your hands to close your knees. So we're going to come onto our hands and knees, curl the toes under, and then bring the hips back onto the heels. This is going to be a really good foot stretch for all the muscles and fascia in the feet. If it's too much for the feet, you can come up onto the knees or bring your hands to the earth to take some of the weight off of your feet. Otherwise, sit back and we'll take a few breaths in hero pose. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Okay, and then bring the hands forward. You can point the toes and kind of slap the feet out a little bit on the mat as a counter stretch. And then we're going to prepare for cat-cow. Bring the wrists and hands underneath the shoulders and the knees underneath the hips. We'll inhale, drop the back down. Exhale, round the spine and shoulders for cat. Inhale for cow, head and hips up towards the sky. Exhale, rounding the spine for cat. And flow through a few more rounds of this with your own breath at your own pace. This is a really great warm-up for the spine. I like to imagine the breath moving up and down the spine with this asana or this posture. And also feel the points of the body that are connected to the earth, the hands, the knees, the feet. Then extend both hands forward and gently bring the forehead down to the mat for Anahatasana or puppy pose or heart melt pose. And you're just going to release the torso and the shoulders, just kind of melt into the earth here. a really great stretch for the shoulders. Remember to keep breathing. Inhale and exhale. And then come back up just for a brief moment to bring your hands underneath your shoulders and push back into child's pose. So you have two options here. Either keep the knees together and bring the hips back towards the heels. You'll feel more of a stretch in the back. Or keep the big toes together and spread the knees wide, and you'll feel more of a stretch in the hips. Both are acceptable variations of child's pose, and just remember this is our resting posture. Feel free to return to it at any point during the practice. You slowly start to come back up onto hands and knees. Then you'll curl the toes under, lift the hips up and back for downward dog. So make sure you spread out the fingers here. And we'll start by walking our dog. That's alternating bending the left and right knees. This is going to warm up the legs, especially the calves and the hamstrings, even the hips a little bit. And inhale the right leg up, and exhale, bring that right foot forward between the hands. We'll drop the left knee down to the earth, square the hips towards the front of the mat, and raise both arms up towards the sky. We're going to come to a low lunge here. You can keep that back foot curled under or bring the top of the foot to the mat. Take a slight inhale, back bend, and exhale, bring the arms forward to the mat. On the inhale, bring the toes up and straighten the leg, and then exhale, come forward, bending the knee. You're going to do this a few times. So inhaling, stretching the leg, exhaling, bending the knee, bringing the chest and the heart up towards the sky. Nice. A few more times. This is Ardha Hanumanasana, or half splits. Then raise that left knee up and bring the right leg back to the earth. We'll repeat the sequence on the other side. Inhale the left leg up, and exhale, bring it forward between the hands. Okay, drop that right knee down this time. And then again, inhale both arms up towards the sky. You're going to curl the tailbone under just a little bit here and engage the core so you have a nice, strong core and center of gravity. Inhale, slight back bend here. Exhale, bring the arms forward, palms to the earth. Do half splits on the opposite side. So alternate, straightening that left leg, toes up towards the sky. And then exhale, bending the knee, bringing the chest and head and heart forward. A couple more times. And then bring that right knee up, step the right foot forward, and come into a forward fold at the top of your mat. Keep the feet about hip width apart and just let your arms dangle or grab opposite elbows and gently sway side to side. Whatever feels good for you here in forward fold. Just enjoy this feeling of gravity pulling you down towards the earth. Maybe shake out the head, yes and no. Another breath here, and then slowly rolling up to standing, feeling each vertebrae on the way up until you come to a standing position. We'll inhale the arms up, and then exhale, fold forward. Inhale halfway, bringing the hands up the shins, and then exhale and fold. Inhale, step back. Exhale, lower down to the earth, either in plank position or on the knees. Keep the elbows in and point the toes. Inhale the chest and head up for cobra, keeping hands underneath the shoulders. Curl the toes under, push the hips back for downward dog. Take a breath here, inhaling and exhaling, and then inhale, step or hop forward to the top of the mat. Exhale and fold. And then inhale the arms up towards the sky, straight up, or take a little back bend here. Then exhale the hands to heart center. That is our first sun salutation or Surya Namaskara. We'll do a couple more, inhaling the arms up. Exhale, the arms forward, folding in half. Inhale, hands up the shins, flat back. Exhale and fold. Inhale, step or hop back into plank. And exhale, lower down to the earth, elbows in. Inhale for cobra or upward dog, legs off the earth if you feel ready. Exhale, downward dog. Take an inhale, imagine a string tied to the hips, pulling them up towards the sky, and exhale, pushing the hips back towards the heels. Inhale, step or hop forward. Exhale and fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to do that again. The sun salutation is kind of a staple of most yoga practices, and it represents the sun rising and setting. So it's kind of why you move forward and backward on the mat. And it also kind of works every part of the body. It's a good full body workout. Okay, so you should be in downward dog about now. And then we'll inhale, step or hop forward. Exhale and fold. Inhaling, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. And take a moment here to ground down into the earth. Notice any changes in the body, maybe the breath, maybe the mind, maybe the heart rate. And imagine your feet are plugging into the earth, like there's little prongs two in the front of your feet, one in the back of your feet. And you're just plugging into the earth here, feeling solid and stable and grounded. Relaxing the shoulders and the arms. And then we're going to come into tree pose or vrikshasana. So you'll take the right foot and bring it either to the left ankle, the left calf, or the left inside of the thigh. And you want to make sure that left hip stays aligned with the rest of the left leg. You can keep your hands in prayer or inhale them up towards the sky. You want to find a drishti here, or something to gaze at that's not moving, to help you keep your balance. You can exhale the hands down, release the right knee, the right leg, extending it back into half splits, bringing the hands down to the earth. And then gently bring that right leg back to the earth. Maybe take a second to notice the difference between sides. And slowly roll back up to a standing position, and then ground down into the right leg. Bring the left foot either to the ankle, the calf, or the inside of the thigh. Just don't rest the foot on the knee. Keep that right leg straight and strong like a nice solid tree trunk. Bring your hands to prayer. Find that drishti point, something that's not moving that you can gaze at to help you keep your balance. An option to raise your arms up like tree branches towards the sky. Keep the balance here, keep breathing. Then exhale, releasing that left leg, but still keeping it up in the air, bringing the hands down to the earth for standing split on the opposite side. So your right leg is down, left leg is up in the air. Take another breath, inhale, and exhale, and then release the left foot to the earth. We're gonna step the feet back, come into plank, and lower down to the earth. You can release the feet behind you and extend both arms out to the side, palms on the earth. And you can turn to face the right arm first. It's kind of like we're giving the earth a big hug. Start by bending the right knee towards the right shoulder. And just settle in here. If that feels good with the knee bent, you can try extending the right leg out. And just relaxing and melting into the earth. keep the right arm and the right leg extended. If your mind starts to wander, just bring awareness back to the breath. The inhales and exhales through the nose. Take a few more breaths here. This is more of a yin posture, so it's all about letting go and releasing. Okay, last breath here, and then slowly and gently bring the right leg back behind you. You can turn the opposite cheek to the mat. So now you're facing your left arm. And then gently bend the left knee out towards the left hand. Take a few gentle breaths here. And then if it feels good with your knee bent, you can extend the left leg out so you're looking at your left toes. Just continue to see what you can soften and let go of. Noticing all the parts of the body that are connected to the earth. Feeling that sense of grounding and stability and safety. Last breath, and then gently bring the left leg back behind you. You can bring both arms in and rest your head on your forearms. Just going to bring everything back to center. Taking another breath here. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. We'll flip over to sit on the hips, keeping the soles of the feet on the earth, bending the knees and slowly rolling down to the earth, feeling each vertebrae on the way down. You can hug the knees into the chest and maybe gently rock side to side. This will feel a little bit like a lower back massage. And then extend both arms out, palms down to the earth. You want to keep both shoulders grounded as you release the knees to the right side. This is the supine or spinal twist. And you can look up towards the sky or look away from the knees if you want to deepen this stretch a little bit. And send that breath up and down the left side body, feeling that nice stretch from the armpit down to the hip. Then inhale, bring the knees back to center. And then exhale, dropping the knees to the opposite side, the left side. Again, option to look straight up or look away from the knees. And feel free to adjust the knees closer or farther away from the elbows so that they kind of rest on the earth and they're not hovering, putting extra strain on the lower back or the legs. So make sure your knees are kind of resting on the earth. Inhale the knees back to center. And do any final postures that you like here. Perhaps the happy baby where you bend the knees and grab the insides or the outsides of the feet. Maybe rocking side to side. Just getting that final little stretch in. And then transition to Shavasana or corpse pose for our final relaxation. Extend the legs out, extend the arms out alongside the body, palms facing up if you're open to receiving energy, palms down if you want more of a grounding effect. And I like to incorporate a little bit of yoga nidra, or body scanning, at the end of practice. So we'll start with the toes. Bring your awareness to the toes and mentally tell them to relax. Relax the soles of the feet. And relax the tops of the feet. Relax the heels and the ankles. And then relax the lower legs. Relax the knees. And relax the upper legs. And feel the weight of the legs supported by the earth. Then relax the buttocks. Relax the lower back. Relax the upper back and the shoulder blades. And feel the weight of the back supported by the earth. And relax the hips. Relax the abdomen. Relax the chest. And relax the shoulders. Relax the upper arms. And relax the elbows. Relax the lower arms. And feel the weight of the arms supported by the earth. Relax the wrists. And relax the backs of the hands. Relax the palms of the hands. And relax the fingers. And relax the back of the neck. And relax the back of the head, feeling the weight of the head supported by the earth. And we'll relax the sides of the head. And we'll relax the throat and relax the jaw. Relax the tongue inside the mouth. And relax the cheeks. Relax the eyelids. And relax the eyebrows. Relax the forehead. And relax the top of the head and the scalp, so that the whole body is relaxed. The whole body is relaxed. The whole body is relaxed. Bring your awareness to your breath, or that third eye space between the eyebrows, and enjoy a few moments of peace and stillness. And start to bring awareness back to the body by wiggling the fingers and toes. Maybe gently turn the head side to side. Gently bend the knees and roll over onto one side, cradling your head with your hands, kind of like in a fetal position. And then use your arms to push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. I want to thank you all so much for joining me for this earth-based practice. The quote I'd like to leave you with is by Thich Nhat Hanh, who says, "Walk as if you are kissing the earth with your feet." Namaste. And if you would like an earth challenge to take the yoga off the mat, I invite you to spend 5 minutes outside with bare feet on the grass or ground. This is called earthing or grounding, and it'll help you connect with the Earth's unlimited supply of negatively charged electrons. Earthing can help reduce inflammation and pain, increase energy, reduce anxiety, and improve sleep. So all you have to do is take your shoes off and go walk around or stand in the grass. I hope you enjoyed this yoga practice. Our website is namasteinature.com. You can also find us on Instagram and Facebook. Check out our website for more information and check out our blog every Friday. Hope to see you if you're ever in Asheville, North Carolina. Namaste and have a great day. God, I don't know what to say. Print, flow, whatever. I'm just gonna cut all that. Okay.